Hey everyone, I'm Jack Ferdman, and this is Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. It's Surprise Sunday, and today's film is the extremely popular fantasy film from 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. One Oscar-nominated film, let's go. Now, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was directed by Chris Columbus and stars Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, John Cleese, and Robbie Coltrane. Now, this film is based on J.K. Rowling's worldwide phenomenon. It came out in 2001. It's a fantasy adventure which introduced audiences to the wizarding world and one of the most beloved franchises in movie history. Now, the story follows young Harry Potter, an orphan boy who discovers on his 11th birthday that he's actually a wizard. Soon, he's whisked away to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, where he makes lifelong friends, uncovers hidden dangers, and begins a journey that will shape the next decade of cinema. Now, let's get this out of the way. Is Philosopher's Stone the best film in the Harry Potter series? No. But it's still very good, and more importantly, it's the essential starting point. It's the film that gave us a magical world, unforgettable characters, and that first glimpse of Hogwarts, a place that would come to feel like home to millions of fans around the globe. The story is faithful to the novel, thanks in large part to Rowling's involvement as an advisor, and naturally some elements are trimmed or simplified from the book, but the tone and heart remain intact. Now, watching it today, it's easy to see why this movie became such a massive hit. Sure, the acting from the young leads, Daniel Radcliffe as Harry and Emma Watson and Rupert Grint, they can feel a little stiff at times. But that's the part of its charm. They were kids growing into their roles, and we were growing with them. And by the end, we already feel invested in their friendship and ready for the journey ahead. Chris Columbus, best known for directing Home Alone and Mrs. Doubtfire, was the perfect choice to bring Hogwarts to life for a new generation. His direction may have been safe and commercial, but it's also warm and colorful and full of wonder. He knows how to balance big visual spectacle with small emotional beats. And the visual effects were groundbreaking for the time, and John Williams' sweeping magical score ties everything together beautifully. It still gives me a bit of the goosebumps. And of course, the supporting cast adds real depth and gravitas. There's Robbie Coltrane as the lovable Hagrid, Richard Harris as the wise Dumbledore, and Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall. And how about Alan Rickman as the wonderfully mysterious Snape, all perfectly cast. Rickman especially gives the film its early edge, balancing menace and mystery in equal measure. Now, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is, without a question, a commercial film. One of the most marketable franchises ever created. But it's also charming and imaginative, and it's an adventure that rekindles the magic of going to the movies. It's not flawless, and yes, it can feel a little slow at times, especially compared to the much better ones in the franchise. But it did set the stage perfectly for everything that came after. And it did bring us, Quidditch, the Deluminator, the Invisible Cloak, the Remembrall, and even Flu Powder. And for that, I guess we can forever give this installment a thumbs up. I'm going to give Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone a B. Now, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, and Best Original Score. And it didn't win any. Join me again tomorrow for another Oscar-nominated film right here on Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. Because if the Academy took notice, it's worth a rewatch.